Hi everyone, welcome to day 5 of the Design the Life You Love challenge, and last day as well. I hope you've been enjoying and all the videos of the challenge, and that you are it's been helpful. I hope it's been helpful, and you've been able to implement some of the things, or at least give you food for thought. That's also one of the reasons I do these videos. So today we're gonna talk about money. So it's one of my favorite subjects, I have to say. But the funny thing is, we're not exactly gonna talk about money. We're gonna talk about being abundant, being in a state of abundance. Because when we think about money, and what money is. Money is an energy. It's a tool that we use to have the things that we want in this physical world. Simple as that. And it's an energy. So, and as with everything else in this world, it's connected to your own energy. It's a reflection of your own energy. So, and it's directly connected with the feeling of abundance, with feeling abundant in this world, and not just with money, but with everything else. And money is just one of the things you attract to you when you are in this state of abundance. And you attract many other things, many other good things. So it's and that's why when I work, for example, when I work with a client and we talk about this question about manifesting money and etc., one of the key things to do is to stop thinking about the money, right? Because when we are in a state of, and many of us are, me included, during many years, I was in a mindset of lack and scarcity. That there's not enough money in the world. All those bullshit beliefs that sometimes come from parents, or I don't know, other family, friends, spouses, TV, news that you read and watch, etc. They all promote this idea that money is scarce, that money is hard to get, and then blah blah blah, and you need to work hard for the money. These are all beliefs, but because very often we acquire them from a young age, we tend to think that is true, that really there's a scarcity of money, there's a lack of money, etc. So, and it's not our fault really, because especially for example, if we come from parents, we tend to believe what our parents say, and think it's the truth, right? So it might have been the truth for them in their reality, but that doesn't mean it has to be a truth. But because we acquired that as truth, that so we spent many years living with those beliefs and staying in that state of scarcity and lack, and not having enough, or all I want, blah 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 blah, etc. So till one day that you wake up and then realize we can rewrite the story, that is not a natural state to live in lack and scarcity. And I'm sure you agree with me that when you have lack and scarcity in money, you have in other things as well, because as I say, everything is connected. So in reality, this is not about the money. It's about how do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about your worth? You're worthy of living a life full of joy and expansion. Because money is related to expansion in this world, to the expansion of you, to the expansion of your soul. You are here to fulfill all your desires and everything you want, and makes you in a state of joy. So that's why when you are in a space of lack and scarcity, you contract. You feel limited, you contract. But when you shift into a space of abundance, you expand. So, and you allow yourself to do all the things that you want to do, to go to on the holidays you want, to grow the business you want, to buy all the things that makes you happy, and that is expansion. When you do the things that make you happy, you are expanding. Your soul is expanding. More joy is coming to you. The universe will bring you more things to enjoy. So it's not about the money. It never was about the money. It's about how do you feel, because you are worthy of all these things just by being in this world. Your natural state is abundance. It's our birthright, right? So that's your natural state. So when you you don't have to work hard for the money. You don't have to sacrifice your well-being or your your health for to have the money, or in a soul crushing job to have the money. These are all lack and scarcity beliefs. So when you focus, the key here is to shift the focus into the things that you want to experience, not on the money in your bank account, but the things you want to experience, and allow yourself and say to yourself, I am worthy of having them now. I don't have to prove that I am worthy or that I deserve them. I am worthy and deserve them now, today. So when you make this shift, you start to focus on all the things that you want to experience. Instead of focusing, do I have money in my bank account to do this, to go to this hotel, or to buy this and that, or etc., you start to focus on what you want to experience, what you want in your reality. I want these holidays, I want this business, I want this, I don't know, this computer or this dress, or whatever it is that you want. You start focusing on that, and you start focusing on the good feeling of having it. You start allowing yourself to come into your reality. It doesn't matter how much money you have in your bank account. The universe doesn't give a shit, and it's basically the same. Asking for £1 or asking for £1,000,000, it's the same. It's the same energy. It's about the energy of allowing yourself to receive and feeling worthy and deserving. So that's what it's all about, basically. So when you shift the focus and you start to focus on the things that you want, that are your soul truth and that you deserve, and you allow yourself to feel good, because we want the things we want because we believe we feel good in the having of them, right? So you can have that feeling now. You don't have to wait till you manifest the money to get the things, or even manifesting the things directly. Sometimes it's not even the money that appears, but the things appear directly. And believe me, the universe is very creative in the way it brings you the things you want. So when you start focusing on, allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to imagine living in that dream house that you want, or I don't know, buying the things that you want. Allow yourself and going experience. Like for example, if you want to buy a dream car, just go and do a test drive of the car. Just allow yourself to feel it. Feel as it's already yours, because it really is. Because that's what the universe is going to feel. It's going to feel the vibration. It's going to feel your energy. But don't just limit yourself to the things you want. The universe there's no limits in the universe. You can have whatever you want, and you can manifest not just the money that you want for all those things, but you can manifest money regardless, regardless of what you want. You just want to be in a state of expansion, because you want the things we want, but sometimes you just change your mind and sometimes you just want other things. You want more, you want this, want that. So you have to have the money regardless, and this is the shift. This is, forget the money that you have in your bank account and shift into this space of allowing yourself to have all you want. And also, very important, use the money, spend the money that you have now, even if it's just £1 or $1, whatever it is. Spend it from a place of alignment. Connect with the feeling of why you are buying this, even if it's just a coffee. Connect with the feeling, wow, I can buy this coffee and it makes me feel great. So I'm grateful for the money to buy this coffee. Spend your money from alignment. Even the bills you pay, spend from alignment. Spend from, wow, this is allowing me the money to pay these bills, to pay electricity, is allowing me to have Wi-Fi, to watch this video, do what you're doing now, or the money that you pay for your water bill allows you to have a nice bubble bath, at the end of a stressful day or whatever, allows you to feel good, right? This is all about feeling good. It's at the end of the day, it's all about feeling good. It's all about feeling joy. So be grateful. It's very different when we pay a bill like, oh, why do I have to pay this? It's money that is gonna out of my account, and etc. This is it's a lack and scarcity mindset, right? It's like you even feel resentful, to the electricity company or the water company that you have to pay this. They're taking your money, When in reality, if you shift the focus into abundance, you are taking care of yourself, right? When you pay your rent, when you pay your mortgage, when you pay the bills, etc., you are taking care of yourself. You are investing in your well-being. You are allowing yourself to have all the things that make you feel good, right? So, and when you do this, when you shift this focus, you are into a place of abundance, right? Because you are focusing on yourself, you're focusing on your well-being, and that's the most important thing, right? It's to make this shift, and to also see money as your buddy, see money as your partner. It's here to help you expand. It's here in your life to help you do the things you love. And the more you do this shift, and the more you open the doors for money to come to you, it will. There's no other way. It will. And there will things that are going to happen, like checks in the mail, money returns from somewhere, or because money is not a job or a business is not the only way that you can get money. You can get money from, as I say, the universe is very creative. So when you open the doors, it can literally come from anywhere. So, and it will happen, and as I was saying in the beginning, it's not just the money, it's opportunities, it's opportunities for your business, opportunities for for a better job, or I don't know, other things will happen, or people that come into your life to take you to a next level, to another place, etc., or the opportunity to move to another country. I don't know, things will start to move, things will start to shift, and because that's just what happens. It's the money is just one of the things that you will manifest when you are in an abundance mindset, and you will. It's just like the magic. The magic will start to happen when you do the shift. But you have to allow yourself. You have to be very conscious and very aware of what your limiting beliefs are, in regards to money itself, but in regards to a state of abundance, where you are not allowing yourself to feel abundant, and why are those limitations, etc., those beliefs. You have to be conscious about it, you have to be aware about it, and I'm just going to tell you a trick that I used myself many years ago, and it helped me make this shift in regards to. At the time, I was thinking it was just money, because I was obsessed and focused with the money. I know we all are. When you are in a mindset of lack and scarcity, we can be obsessed with money, or the lack of money as we see it. And I was at the time, and doing this exercise, is just helped me shift into a place of abundance very, very quickly. So there's an app called Prosperity Game, Law of Attraction Prosperity Game. So it's a game where you just install the app on your phone, and every day the app will give you virtual money. It will, and every day you will have more money. There's more money coming to your account. The purpose of the game is for you to spend the money, the virtual money, in whatever you want. You can just go crazy, go nuts, and just allow yourself to buy the house you want, the holidays you want, blah blah blah, etc., etc. Just buy that beautiful dress, the Chanel bag, buy whatever, all the things you want. And the purpose of this game, it's because it's to connect you with the feeling of abundance, to connect you with the feeling. Because what happens is when you spend money in the things you love, in the things you enjoy, the things that bring you happiness, what will happen is you are opening the doors and more money will come to you. It's the more you spend from money from alignment, the more money will come back to you. Money is a renewable energy. It doesn't end. There's no end to money. It's renewable energy. So when you are in this flow, this exchange of energy, so the more money you spend from alignment, the more will come to you. It's like this is quantum physics, right? It's a law. There's no other way. And so the purpose of this game is for you to shift into that place, like allowing yourself, getting used to spend money from alignment and spend money on the things you want, not just the things you can have or you allow yourself to have, but the things you really, really enjoy. And believe me, it's like when I first started with the game, I was so much in a place of lack and scarcity that I was scared to spend virtual money. And this is actually true. And it's now I find it very ridiculous. But at the time, of course, it wasn't, because it was the vibration I was in. I was so scared of spending money and not having money that I was even scared of spending the virtual money. And so I started to spend like in just not very big things, because I was scared. And also feeling guilty, if I was spending more money in bigger things. I was in that place. Oh, I'm guilty. Do I really deserve this? Am I allowed to spend that much money, etc.? But I just did it consistently, and then very quickly, when you do this consistently every day, very quickly you start to make the shift. You start to have fun spending money. You start to really enjoy it, and you start to have fun, and that's when you start to realize, wow, I'm spending money, but tomorrow I'm gonna have more money. There's more money coming into my account, so I'm going to spend in the things I want. And you start to let go of the guilt, and you start to let go of that mindset of, oh, this is too expensive, I cannot have it, blah blah blah. You start getting rid of all that bullshit, and you start focusing on the feeling, of spending from alignment, on the feeling of feeling good in spending. So you start to really have fun, and that's when that's when the fun begins. Right? It's when you start to enjoy the process. And the key here, and with that came, it's because the universe doesn't give a shit if it's virtual money or it's just a game or if it's real life. It doesn't know the difference. The universe only reads vibration. So when you are connecting that energy of joy and happiness and alignment and to money, when you are making that connection, so what universe reads is that she or he, they are open to receive money, because they are having fun spending it. They are in a state of joy. They are feeling good. So that means they are open, and because that's basically it. When you spend from alignment and the things that you love and enjoy, you are open. You're not closed and contracting anymore. You are open and expanding. That's what the energy. That's what the universe reads. Wow, they're open, they're having fun, so I'm gonna bring them more money to have more fun. And that's when you start realizing that the shift is happening in your real life as well, because your connection with the money that you have will change as well. And the way you spend the money you have, doesn't matter how much it is, but it's gonna start changing as well. You're gonna start having fun and joy in spending it, and knowing that tomorrow you're gonna have more. There's more coming back to you, and that's how you make this shift. And so if you want, just install this app. It's really 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 good, and believe me, it's like when you make this change, when you make this shift in your mindset, you're never gonna go back to that mindset of lack and scarcity and etc. Because you finally realize that was a lie. That was just an acquired limiting belief that came from someone else. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore who came from or whatever. What matters is what you're living now. So, and then when you make this shift, you realize that that was all bullshit. There was just a belief that you used to have, but it's changing, because your truth, and it's what makes you feel good. And what makes you feel good, it's spending money from alignment. It's spending money on the things you love and enjoy, and seeing money as your buddy, as the partner that's coming to your life to help you have all the things you want and enjoy. And the more, as I said before in other videos, the more you spend in the things that you want and enjoy, you are investing in yourself, you're investing in your well-being, in your expansion, and the more you fill in your cup, and the more you're going to have to give to others, the more you want to give to others as well, because you are in this state of joy and happiness, right? So just one thing that I just want to end this video with, I think it's very important to say, is that it starts, all these shifts, all these changes, it starts before you start manifesting the money. It starts manifesting. You don't have to wait for the money to appear in your bank account, or have the $1 million or whatever it is, in order to feel good about money. You can feel good about money, about yourself, about deserving money in the now, today, here, in the now. Just by allowing yourself to feel good, right? And then you start to realize, that this is very simple. Actually, it's really very simple. It's just allowing yourself, basically, just allowing yourself that even if you don't feel it 100%, but you don't have to, really. You don't have to. This is a process, and just be gentle with yourself. You don't have to do this, overnight, because especially when you have acquired beliefs from childhood and from so many years, it's not going to change overnight. But because you have to, basically, you're changing the structure of your DNA, of all your cells. That's what the spiritual awakening is. So just allow yourself to, to enjoy the process, and be gentle with yourself, and allow the necessary time, and have fun, right? God, this is all about having fun and enjoy. There's nothing serious about this, right? There really isn't. The more silly you are, the more you take this, in a light way, the more you're going to enjoy the process. So I really hope this has been helpful, and it's been helping you. If you want to take this to the next level, I've got my program, Design the Life You Love, 21-day law of attraction. It's on my website, thejourneybacktoself.com. It's a 21-day program where we touch about, the topics that we discuss in this 5-day challenge. I talk about them in a more deep way. So it's a problem that is gonna change. It's gonna change. It's gonna take you from where you are now to a much better place, and it's in fast. It's gonna do that fast. So if you wanna have a look, it's on my website. Or if you have any questions or comments, just leave it here in the comment section, or just drop me a private message or an email, or just comment on my Facebook group, whatever. Just get in touch. Right? So, and I wish you a very good day, whatever day of the week it is, or wherever you are in the world. I wish you a very good day, and I hope you speak soon. Bye. Love you.